Hi, welcome back. Well, my Christmas tree is up from yesterday, so the kids are happy, I'm happy. I'm Aga, an EFT practitioner, coach, nurse and educator. And for Christmas this year, I'm offering you this series of videos in which I explain what EFT tapping is, how to use it, and a few more additional details you may like to know about tapping, something that you can just take on and start using yourself. And today I will be talking about a particular technique that we use in EFT a lot. It's called movie technique. And we tend to use this absolutely wonderful technique to change how we feel about particular event in our lives and memory of it. Often we do, often when we are changing a pattern or belief or behavior, we are looking at the triggers. And best is to retreat all the way to the particular event when this unwanted belief was first seeded in us. Because everything is really about how we believe about it or someone else made us believe about it, and this is our truth now. So the past memories and events are really important in tapping, and actually not just in tapping but in other therapies as well, and we know that. We also know that the past events and our memories of those particular events form a part of what we are experiencing in the present moment. So what we are doing in EFT is we are searching for the memory of this feeling from the past. So we identify the feeling and we're looking where was that first inserted in us. And we would normally ask, I would normally ask my clients to think about the memory before we even start tapping. Memory that brings the same emotion, the feeling or the belief that we want to get rid of in the present moment. So this is when the saying, I don't really remember what happened to me or what happened then, but I definitely remember how this made me feel. So we're really working with those emotional response, the feeling. And often you may be aware of the particular memory right at the beginning. You come in and say, yeah, exactly, I know when that began. But the tapping, during the tapping, sometimes, the little thought passes through your mind, and sometimes it's related and sometimes it's not related, or, completely unrelated at first. And then when we a little bit, we try digging and elaborating, and often it happens that this comes to be an important part of your unconscious mind, letting you know about, this memory is really important to you actually, and you have to go in there and clear it out. So the technique that we use in EFT to process those past memories and the emotional charge that it carries with us is called the movie technique. And today I would like to talk to you, or talk you through the steps we use in this technique. And the reason why I've chosen this particular technique over others that we use in EFT is because I am, often my clients start to use EFT first as a homework that I give them. So they do it on the daily basis and then on the regular basis themselves. And more they do this technique, more memories comes, and it's good to be able to clear it all out without feeling overwhelmed and scared and just drop it because we don't know what to do with this. So I also believe this technique teaches you to trust yourself, and if there is an event in the past that may seeded this belief about you that is no longer serving you in the present moment, the different beliefs like you're not good enough, you're not good student, you're not good learner, you're stupid, and many others. This technique will bring those memories out to the light. And I see often my clients say, this is ridiculous. It happened when I was very young, it happens at school, it's not significant, I completely forgotten about it. Well, you didn't really, and the fact that you get triggered when someone or something makes you feel the similar feeling, like not good enough or, well, you're stupid. It's just a feeling in your mind that is not true, but you feel that way. So this technique will teach you to trust yourself. Those unrelated thoughts that may be coming while you're tapping may actually be you giving yourself a directions. So let me show you how to do it, this technique. So firstly, if there is an event that you remember, that's really good. The earliest, the better. And then what you do, first step, imagine your memory as a movie and give it a title. Now it sounds really strange, but trust me. And then you make this title neutral, such as, the day that this thing happened. And give the movie title a SATS rating. You remember SATS rating from the second video? If not, go back into that video and learn about it a little bit more. So SATS out of 10, 10 most distressed about the title itself and 0 completely calm. And you tap on this little title until it feels lower in intensity. Okay, so you tap on the title. After SATS on title feels 0 or 1, you will be then thinking about this past event as a movie. And what you want to do is, now you want to imagine this memory to be on a movie screen and you're watching it. You're watching it from the seat in a cinema. And at no point, this is really important, at no point you are in the movie. You are only watching it, you're watching yourself, and you are safe sitting in your seats. Then you choose a neutral point in time to be starting point for your movie. So before anything happened, it could be an hour or it could be a day before this particular event. Then you start playing the movie. You play movie memory very slow and stop immediately when notice any negative or distressing sensation. It could be physical or it could be emotional. Freeze the movie and give that feeling intensity in a SATS rating score again out of 10. So now you use the tapping technique and say your setup statement for that particular feeling and tap until the SATS score is 0 or 1. So this is really important, is on that feeling. And when you feel calm with the first feeling, you go back to the movie again, you rewind again, play from the neutral point, check the initial feeling intensity. So you reach that point when you felt it before, it should be 0 or 1, and if okay, you continue playing the movie until notice another concern. Stop the movie again and do the same process as above. Tap through the points for as many rounds as you need. Okay, we need to tap on all of them. You need to play the movie until it's all free from emotional attachment. So continue same process of stopping the movie, starting the movie. When you notice any intensity, using a setup statement to acknowledge that, no, even though I feel overwhelmed or scared, I'm okay, I'm safe. And tapping through the 8 points until the SATS score is 0 or 1. So eventually the whole point is that you will be able to watch the whole movie in your cinema and feel free, feel neutral or calm about it. So you have no emotions attached. So the movie technique doesn't really change that memory happening to you, but what it does, it releases any emotional charge that still may be in there for you. So that could have happened a long time ago, but that emotional charge is still there, we want to get rid of it. And well, if you feel distress while doing this technique, the important thing is to keep tapping through it. Is the tapping, the process of tapping that calms the limbic system down and will help you to feel relaxed about it. And quite often, stop crying. You will notice that was really intense at the beginning, and towards the end, it doesn't matter for you anymore. And however, if this distressing memories come to mind and they're overwhelming, they cause more stress and anxiety, it's always strongly recommended by all of us in tapping world you engage with a professionally trained EFT practitioner to support you in processing those emotions and those memories. So sometimes they're very traumatic, and then we will say, well, you have to work through that with the practitioner to start from. So I hope all this was really helpful. And if you are tapping already, try a new smoothie technique. If not, I would suggest starting tapping routine first. Get tapping embodied in you on the daily basis. And you can directly message me if you want, and I will be really happy to set you up with your tapping routine if you want that. And yes, so this is it for today. And tomorrow I will be talking to you about powerful way of tapping in the group. I absolutely love it. And I will be talking about borrowing benefits, so the term that we use in EFT, and I will talk to you about it all, and how useful this could be for you and people around you, people you work with, people you come across with, and also, like your children. I use a lot of borrowing benefits on my children. I will tell you how tomorrow. So if this was helpful, that is great. And again, if you are new to tapping and this feels a bit overwhelmed, I would say just start tapping. Start slowly, but keep tapping, or you reach out for help. I will be more than happy to get you started.